Well, YouTube, don't we always have devils on the show? Why, yes, we do. Now, look at this racist devil right here. Picture Abigail Jo Shry, accused of calling DC Judge Tanya Chutkan, overseeing Donald Trump's federal case, saying, "We want to kill you." Shout out to Stephen for bringing us this story. And look at this cave devil right here. Look at this cave devil right here. You know, and the funny part about this is I'm going to get into this a tad bit later on after the story, is that people like you have been prosecuting people like her since the inception of this occupation. Y'all been killing people that look like her, enslaving people that look like her, hanging people that look like her, burning people that look like her, tarring and feathering people that look like her, and so many other outrageous evils up under the sun, up under the God's eyes, how people that look like you, Abigail, been doing to her. But let's get into this story. And y'all know I'm not lying. A Texas woman and supporter of Donald Trump has been charged with threatening to kill the federal judge overseeing a criminal case against the former president, as well as members of Congress. Abigail Jo Shry of Alvin, Texas, allegedly called the federal courthouse in Washington and left a threatening message. Using a racist term for U.S. District Judge Tanya Chutkan on August 5th, court records show. "Hey, you stupid slave nigger," she began the message, which she left at the judge's chambers at 7:50 p.m., according to Department of Homeland Security officials. Investigators traced her phone number, and she later admitted to making the threatening call, according to a criminal complaint. The confession and words of a dumbass racist. In the call, Shry told the judge who is overseeing the federal election interference conspiracy case against Trump, "You are in our sights. We want to kill you," the document stated. And see, you dumbass racist, that's what you get. This is the face of racism. There's no such thing as reverse racism like the lying Donald Trump talk about. These are the originators of racism, especially over here in this land that their forefathers stole. If you don't believe that their forefathers stole it, just ask the indigenous people. Just read your history books. They look like this right here. Now, I'm not going to say all people that look like this are racist, but the vast majority of them look just like this, for real, in real life, and think just like this idiot thinks. Threatening this judge that's simply doing her job. A nice, beautiful woman. She's definitely not a slave, and she's definitely not a nigger. You see? Just a beautiful, intelligent woman that's way more intelligent than this cave clown right here. You see, obviously. Let's continue on. Special Prosecutor Jack Smith has indicted Trump for alleged crimes to obstruct the 2020 election results and also for his mishandling of classified documents. Trump also faces state charges in New York for alleged hush money payments. This week, the former president was also indicted in Georgia for his alleged role, along with 18 co-defendants, to overturn the 2020 presidential election in the state. I've done a video on that. Y'all should go check it out. Smith has called for the trial on the federal election interference charges to start in July. Prosecutors allege Shry also told Chutkan in the message, "If Trump doesn't get elected in 2024, we are coming to kill you, so tread lightly, bitch." This is what this dummy told a federal judge. She also threatened to kill U.S. Representative Sheila Jackson Lee, which is another sister, a Texas Democrat running for mayor of Houston, according to court documents. In addition, she set her sights on all Democrats in Washington, D.C., and all people in the alphabet community. "You will be targeted personally, publicly, your family, all of it," she added. When she was questioned by DHS agents, Shry claimed she had no plans to go to Washington, but said if Lee came to Alvin, then we need to worry. And this is what she told the agents. A judge earlier this week ordered Shry jailed. On Monday, she was held without bond and charged with communicating the threat to injure another person across state lines, according to WUSA. Shry has been charged 4 times in the last year on similar charges and has been jailed 30 times. See, and that right there is the definition of make America great again. When they could call you niggers and get away with it. When they could be as racist as they want to be and get away with it. When they could take your land and hang you and get away with it. When they could sell your wife. When they could sell your children. When they can tar and feather you. When they can hang you from a tree and have a picnic. That's the definition of make America great again, because it was that free slave labor that allegedly made America great to begin with. That's what we have to understand. That's their definition of making America great again. That's the sister from Houston she want to try that she threatened to kill. See, she was out on bond on a July 11 charge of misdemeanor threat causing fear of imminent serious bodily injury when she threatened Chutkan. So she was already out on bond for threatening someone. Court records show Shry is represented by the Houston Public Defender's Office, which did not immediately return a message seeking comment on Wednesday. Shry is scheduled to appear at a full bond hearing on September 13th. See? Trump has publicly assailed Chutkan, a former assistant public defender who was nominated to the bench by President Barack Obama, calling her highly partisan and very biased and unfair because of her past comments in a separate case overseeing the sentencing of one of the defendants charged in the January 6, 2020 riot at the U.S. Capitol. All right. So, you can read the rest of the story over here, man. But I just want to touch bases, man, on this dummy right here and his minions like this cave clown right here. That just think that they could just push people around and continue this racism like their forefathers was able to do, with no care in the world where they could kill a brown person just for existing, just for breathing. See, them days is long over with. And God is starting to punish you people, but you're so drunk off of the blood of the innocent people that you killed to where you don't even recognize what's going on in your very surroundings, in your face. All that evil that you done in front of God, you're going to have to pay for it now. And you're starting to pay for it from a spiritual perspective. With that being said, man, drop them comments, YouTube, and tell me what y'all think about this cave clown named Abigail. We all got to fight racism, and we have to do it every day on every level. With that being said, I say shalom.